Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting episode of Geek Out Championship Wrestling, the only wrestling program with the chutzpah, I've used that one before, but whatever, to do an episode on a pay-per-view-ly basis. This is the show where we talk about everything that's going on in wrestling, mostly in the WWE, about once a month, around each pay-per-view that they have. I am your host with the most, Mr. Chris Nolan, and across the ring from me is my co-host with the co-most.
That's right.
Mr. Timmy C.
The co-most because I carry the most amount of gold around the waist. That's right.
Yeah, you don't need to be the most host because you have the most belt.
That's true.
It's 10 pounds of gold right there.
That and the MVP belt, I tell you, it is a pain to carry around, but I love every minute of it. You should see the attention I get. You know, I just walk on the street with it.
Yeah.
And people are like, hey, they honk and they wave. I think because I'm in the way, because I'm in the middle of the road.
Right, yeah, you do have a tendency to do that. Yeah.
But, you know, I wave and they wave back.
Usually with their middle finger.
Well,
and you're like, I love Stone Cold too.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I figure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, it's been a great run so far, and I'm hoping to really get into 2019
with nothing.
Whoa.
TLC is my time to shine.
Oh yeah, well you've got 12 matches.
Yeah,
it's a big card. Now we've got a lot on the pre-show, but we'll just intermix it. I do think there are some matches though that I am excited about.
Yeah,
there will be some fun matches that maybe you should think about renewing your membership.
Yeah.
And subscription to the WWE Network?
Yeah, because my free trial runs out on the day. And I'm going to be working on the day. So in order to watch the show, I would have to re-up my subscription because I only have so many emails.
I figured since you have a crown jewel, you might as well get the network.
You know, one of these days you might win that crown and you might rethink calling it a crowned jewel.
All right, so let's get it started.
If anything, it's a jeweled crown.
That's true. All right, let's get it started. Let's start with, I don't know. How about the mixed match tag team championship? Well, actually, it's not the championship. It's just the finals.
Yeah.
But, kind of like due to injury and of poor booking. And we actually saw some of the mixed match matches.
We got to see Bobby versus Bobby.
We did. Let's go, Bobby.
Bobby sucks.
Let's go, Bobby.
Bobby sucks. That was a very fun time of the night.
So we have a match.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready?
The two greatest teams.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
We have Jinder Mahal and Alicia Fox.
I'm sorry. Alicia Fox.
Against the Fabulous Truth. Dance break. I'm kind of hoping that there is a dance break.
Yeah.
Now, again, I think is going to be a pre-show match.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have it memorized.
I'm sure.
But I'm going with the dance break.
Yeah, no, so
I'm going with the Fabulous Truth.
Yeah. No,
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's
the
up?
Fabulous Truth.
Right.
So I heard I was listening to my British boys talk about this because I haven't been following the MMC.
Okay.
But I'm aware that like certain people have pretty much had a different partner every match they've had.
Right.
But that's about all I knew about it. And then they're talking about how this match is going to be the qualifying match to find out, or this is the final match of the MMC. And the winner, they both get to be their respective 30th entrant in the Royal Rumble come that pay-per-view. And they started having a laugh. Having a giraffe, if I may use their colloquialisms.
Yes.
Gosh, wouldn't it be so great that if the Fabulous Truth wins, because why the fuck would you want Jinder and Alicia Fox winning that? I mean, I have no problem with Alicia Fox winning it, but Jinder,
right, yeah. But don't hinder.
Yeah, but the only one that can hinder Jinder at this point is Jinder.
That's true.
But so have the Fabulous Truth win this. So then have the Ladies Rumble be the first one, like out of the two Rumbles, have that be the first one on the card.
Right.
And number 30, R-Truth comes out thinking that he's the 30th entrant.
And does he
of the
do
women.
my bad?
Yeah, his whole shtick. Just like how a couple years ago he came out acting like it was a ladder match, pulling the ladder out from the. Oh, so good. I love R-Truth.
Yep.
But yeah, have him come out, and then have Carmella come out and be like, no, it's me, dance break, or whatever. And then
we could have somebody else for the
and then
30th
have just
spot.
like Nia Jax just kicking both out.
Use her big fist to punch her.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But like I was like, that would be good. That'd be a good use of them winning, because otherwise, I mean, it's completely pointless. No matter which team wins, it's completely pointless for either of them to be the 30th entrant.
Agreed.
Maybe Carmella would be interesting.
Well, because
as the
she's
30th.
money.
Yeah, Mella is money.
Is 2019 the year of the beard for you?
It is.
Look at you getting a head start.
Well, I decided
it's coming in pretty strong.
I've decided to go. And I don't know if I'm going to go full on like Braun Strowman with it.
Okay.
But I'm thinking at least Elias.
Really?
Yeah. Like let it come down, cover my entire neck.
Okay.
As opposed to just covering my chin and a little bit underneath it.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right. How about that? All right. So what do you got for Smart and Mark?
So both hands down, fabulous truth.
All right. So we're on the same page after the first one.
Yeah.
All right. What about the? Let's go to.
I like how I talked so much about a match that is so pointless.
It is.
It was more so fantasy booking the Royal Rumble, and not even my own fantasy.
That's true.
For anyone that doesn't listen to What Culture, you got it.
Yeah. All right. How about the Cruiserweight Championship? Buddy Murphy, Cedric Alexander.
This is a tough one because they're both so good.
They are.
I love Cedric. Like, he's great.
Yeah.
But Buddy Murphy, I mean, he really is, WWE's best kept secret.
I agree.
If I may steal his own cat. I mean, I guess it's not really. Well, even though he's no longer a secret to the 10 people that watch 205 Live.
Hey, they move people on the other side of the arena.
Yeah.
That's all right. No, I agree. By the way, side note, pretty cool match on SmackDown of Mustafa Ali and Daniel Bryan.
Yes.
Oh, that was a great way to kind of showcase your... we're not doing that anymore.
Fickle.
Yeah. But I think that's a pretty good way to kind of showcase your 205 guys. Yeah. So I think that was a good move. Murphy's Law, in my opinion, says that he beats Cedric Alexander.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the hottest thing going in 205. He's making a great name for himself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Smart and Mark to Buddy.
Yeah. I think it would be smart for them to keep it on him at this point.
Yep.
Not that I follow that particular product very closely, but like it's always a bad look when you're hot-shotting the title. I've never liked that. I think most of the people watching don't really care for it.
No.
The whole reason why I went, soft on Sasha and have never really been too hot on Charlotte was because of that 6-month stint where they were hot-shotting the title back and forth just to keep Charlotte's, undefeated at pay-per-view streak alive.
Yeah.
But I think I would pop more for Cedric getting it back because as much as I love Buddy Murphy, I've liked Cedric.
Really?
I watched Cedric in the Indies.
What? Stop bragging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me pick up that name.
Yeah, you need to boat leave. Okay, so we got a first difference.
I think
Are you keeping track of this?
No.
Oh my God.
I think smarking. I'm still going to go with Buddy Murphy.
Yep.
But marking Cedric.
All right, our first difference. Yeah. Good. All right, good. I like it.
Hopefully that's not on the pre-show.
No, I think it will be. Yeah, unfortunately.
I think for the status of it, I'd like it to be on the main show. But
no, I agree, and I think they do need to showcase more of those matches. But they're too busy putting on matches like Randy Orton, Rey Mysterio. Exactly. I mean, stuff like
as much
that.
As I want to like Rey Mysterio, put him against Randy Orton, and I'm just gonna tune out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna fast forward right through it.
Brie mode.
But yeah. What do you think about the tables match between Natalya and Ruby Riott? It's been a kind of an interesting angle. It
has been. I think it has potential to be really good because Ruby Riott is great, and Natty can work. She's not my favorite female wrestler, but you put her in a match with someone who's good, and it'll be a good match because she can work. She can work with good people.
Right.
She can't carry a match from what I've seen. But Ruby Riott is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So she can carry the match as much as she needs to, or as much as needed.
Right.
Because it's Natty, she won't really need to carry it too much, but she could be the one that's in charge of it.
Do you think the Riot Squad gets involved?
I would not be surprised.
Right.
That's
what I think the difference is.
Yeah.
From a Smart perspective. From a Mark perspective, it's kind of a toss-up to me.
Yeah.
I don't like the storyline, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
But Vince loves doing, using death, family members as a way to kind of really build heat.
Mm-hmm. I'm not
a big fan of that. And I don't know. I think I'm leaning towards Riot, especially if the Riot Squad comes out.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'd mark out more to that than to see Natalya win and cry about it. I mean, nothing about that really,
That was a very awkward episode of Raw.
Which one?
Oh, 5 times. 5 times this year, Raw has reported the lowest rated Raw in viewership just this year,
and yet they were undefeated in Survivor Series.
Yeah,
got it.
Yeah,
I've distracted you. I've
get
totally
me back,
thrown you off on a tangent.
To get me back on where we were. The episode where Ruby, I think it was Ruby and Natty fought, where Ruby broke the Jim Neidhart's glasses.
Right.
Was so painfully awkward to watch.
It was very awkward. What did you? And then there was the unveiling of Fathead of the Anvil on a table. Last Monday?
Was it? I must have missed that. That must not have been in the Hulu
it's
cut.
Moments after moments of and I'm kind of done with the tears. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not trying to be crass. I'm not trying to be a jerk, but as a storyline, it sucks.
Yes,
I hate it.
Yeah.
So.
I feel like because of how they've been building this up with all of that,
right? That
it's kind of what's the word? Not predetermined, but just Natty's gonna win because she's been going through so much heartache in the build up to it.
Yeah, from a Smart perspective, that makes sense.
But yeah, I would be more excited just in a general sense as a fan of wrestling. I would be more excited to see the Riot Squad win, or Ruby Riott specifically.
We're in the same boat.
Are we
that one.
both Smart and Mark? You're right. I've started taking notes.
Oh, you're fine. I was just giving him a hard time.
But no, when you
said to see from that far away.
I mean, we are. What's the oh God, I'm trying to remember geometry.
Come on.
The diagonal length, but it has a word.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Yeah, it's the it's the tangent in trigonometry measures the hypotenuse. Yes. That's, okay. What is the hypotenuse of a ring? 20 squared plus 20 squared equals what squared?
See, for those of you listening, you learned something tonight.
Yeah. That is.
Don't take Chris to Home Depot to measure anything.
No. Bring a calculator with you.
All right.
I noticed you didn't answer the question, though.
I'm moving on. We got a triple threat match for the Tag Team Championship. We have Da Bar, Da New Day, and Da Busos.
Yeah, they've been down since day one-ish.
So the Bar comes in as the champions.
Hold on, real quick. Speaking of day one-ish, did you see this week's NXT?
No.
Do you want a little spoil?
Spoil me.
Oh, so
it's
Rick,
almost Christmas. Spoil me.
Yeah, Rick O'Shea.
Yeah.
Everyone's favorite Irish wrestler.
Uh-huh.
Eventually that joke's going to get old, but not today.
Not today.
Rick O'Shea had an open challenge for the North American Championship.
Yeah.
Guess who answered the call?
Uso?
No. The gorgeous Tyler Breeze made his triumphant return to NXT. I don't know if he's like back at NXT, which totally fine with that if he is.
Was he solving a crime?
No, he was straight up just old fashioned
Did he have
model.
the selfie
Tyler
stick?
Breeze. He didn't have the selfie stick, but he did come down taking a selfie, and his camera view was projected on the Titantron. I was a little upset that the selfie stick wasn't there, but I was like, maybe it was a last minute thing. He, had it in storage or something.
Where's Fandango?
I have no idea.
Really?
He Fandong went away.
Oh my God, he's gonna get cut.
Unfortunate. Hopefully, business side aside.
Right.
Like I don't see it. I don't see it as a demotion. I understand that like on paper it probably is, but I think it would be great if he went back to NXT because they treated him well there.
Tyler?
Yeah.
I agree. Agreed. I'm gonna go back and watch. I'd like to see the pop that he gets.
It was, oh my God, they were so excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And it was a great fucking match.
Maybe it was good.
Yeah.
So I'll go back and watch that. So we've got the Bar, who's the current champions.
Yep.
Right. And really, they're going against two other tag teams that don't need the belt. Like all three don't need the belt. So essentially, this match is who do you want to have the belt for the next up and comers in 2019 to take the belt from?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Or do you have a tag team like Sanity or something take the belt to kind of start their reign?
Yeah.
Which, by the way, if I could sidebar about tag teams,
Go for it.
I'm kind of upset that the Authors of Pain lost their tag team titles on Raw.
It was a very awkward loss.
I don't get it.
Neither do I.
But
it
anyway.
was weird. It was weird for them to win it out of nowhere, and it was weird of them to lose it out of nowhere.
I mean, great for Bobby Roode, and Gable.
Yeah.
But
he was ready, willing, and Gable.
I just don't get it.
Yeah.
Makes no sense. Anyway, so back to this match.
Have they switched up that phrase for this tag team? Is it like ready, willing, and glorious?
They're just glorious.
Yeah. Boo. What a shame.
Yeah.
Just get James Storm in there and reopen Beer
thank
Money.
you. Yes. Beer Money.
He was on one random episode of NXT like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, oh, he's getting signed.
That would be awesome. I'd be okay with that.
Yeah.
I don't see a need for a title change here. I know you'll probably disagree because you're a big fan of the Busos, but I don't see a need to change the titles onto either one of the Pancake Boys or the Busos. Just keep it with the Bar. The great thing about, in my opinion, the Bar is they can be seen as heels or faces, depending on who you want to have whatever team to take the title from them. So whoever the hot shot team is to take, and from a smart perspective, I think that's the way they go.
Yeah.
Mark out. I don't know, man.
I think. It sounds like you'd be more happy with the Bar, winning.
Oh, I'd be happy with anybody but the Busos.
Unfortunately, I need a team. I need one team.
How much longer is the New Day going to continue? I know we asked this 12 months ago, right?
Yeah.
We did our predictions, and it was almost. It was in January, but close enough. But I was like, the longer we go with them, I mean, this was the year of the pancakes, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's next?
I don't know. They've had ice cream. They've had socks, unicorns.
Yeah. I don't know. But anyway, what do you think about this title match?
So, you're going to be surprised. But I actually agree. Like, I don't see a need for any of these teams to be the new. It's nice to have the belts defended.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But
On a
weird for this belt to be on Monday Night Raw. But
wow, where you're dying for ratings.
Yeah.
I guess. But anyway, sorry.
5 times. But so I don't see a need for either the New Day or the Busos to become the new tag team champions.
Good. I'm glad we're on the same page.
Yeah. That being said,
oh, you got that look in your eye.
I don't know who. Much like you, I don't know who I would pop more for winning. You know, is it a retain or you know a boo tag team winner? But I actually think I would be, you know, to keep it interesting, since I'm at a quandary, I will set myself to mark out to the Busos. You know, just to keep that rivalry alive between us.
Man.
Yeah. But yeah, I think I would be equally as okay, no matter which team wins.
I'll give you credit though. You've supported them since day one.
Ish.
Chairs match: Randy Orton, Rey Mysterio. I don't think we have to spend a lot of time on this.
No.
I'm not excited for it.
No.
Rey Mysterio, both ways.
Yeah. Same.
Okay. Next. Let's talk about the Finn Balor versus Drew McIntyre.
Yep.
I guess my question is, will Demon Finn arrive just in time for Christmas?
Oh, will he have special Christmas paint on?
I don't know.
Much like they tried to do Sam Hain.
I don't know.
Samhain, if you will.
Yes.
Pumpkin paint last year. I think. I mean, I'm excited for this match either way because they're both great in the ring.
Yep.
But I think if they threw in Demon King, I almost said Kane, and I was like, nope. If they threw in Demon King, that would be something to make it even more interesting. And they kind of have a little bit of that build up where like Finn's shown that he had to get a little sneaky to get, you know, a leg up on Drew. Yep. So why not, you know, call upon his inner demons?
Yep.
I would say from a story writer's perspective, they should have planted that seed maybe on this week's Raw. But from a fan of WWE perspective, I know that they don't care about doing stuff like that most of the time. So yeah, I would love to see Demon King, especially since it's been over a year since we've seen him, right?
No, he came out for a one-off match.
Oh, did he?
Was it against Baron Corbin?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Wasn't that over the summer or something?
Yeah. Match 3 out of 57.
Yeah.
I had to pull out the demon for that one, but everyone subsequently,
Yeah. So who do you like?
I'm smarking to Drew because they're clearly trying to make him the beast. Well, not the beast from Belfast, but 1, that's already taken, and 2, I don't think he's from Belfast. the Gollum from Glasgow. I don't know where he's from, but they're clearly trying to make him, you know, the beast.
Yeah.
Amongst men, and
Mark,
I think I'd be more excited for Finn, especially if we get Demon. But even if it's regular Finn, mark into that.
I'm the same way.
Yeah,
and I think the mark out, I agree, will be more if Demon's there, especially on that entrance. I mean, it doesn't really get much better. I mean, just oh
yeah. Does anything top? I think it was when he was still in NXT, like one of his last NXT pay-per-view takeovers, if I will. When they were in London. Where he had all the like Jack the Ripper stuff
it was pretty awesome.
put into the paint.
Yeah.
I don't think within WWE at least. I don't think it gets better than that.
No.
Yeah, that was really cool.
We have a guitar ladder match.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Elias. against Bobby Lashley and your boy.
My man!
Your boy.
Leo Rush. I've seen Leo Rush perform live.
Yes.
I think I've talked about that.
I think so. A couple times.
Yeah. He was cool.
So he's... I'm sorry, man, but this whole thing about talking about his muscles and
It's
spanking...
Awful.
And...
I didn't like Bobby Lashley before, and I still... They've given me no reason to like him now. Granted, I get it. He's a heel. I'm not supposed to like him, but like, there's a huge difference between not liking someone because their character is telling you to not like them and not liking someone because it fucking sucks.
The musician in me does not like this match.
Yes.
Because I know that a poor guitar is going to get destroyed.
Yeah, because it's not like a ladder, like a normal ladder like title match where all you got to do is grab it. Yeah. No, it's basically an on a pole match.
Yes.
Where the first person that gets it off, from dangling from the rafters gets to use it as a weapon. So yeah, I can imagine you will be watching this until you see someone all the way at the top of the ladder, and then you're like, well, that was fun.
Yeah.
I'll ask Chris who won.
Yeah, I will cringe when that guitar gets smashed. But anyway, I think from a smart perspective, Leo's rush is going to help Bobby win.
Leo is going to rush in.
He is going to figure out a way to kind of bamboozle it.
Yeah.
The Mark in me wants Elias to beat the shit out of both of them with the guitar.
I want him to bring an axe, not like kind of axe,
right.
But just like an axe,
right?
I'm with you right there. I would not be surprised. I hadn't thought of it, but once you said it, I was like, oh yeah, that's totally what's going to happen.
Yeah,
Leo Rush is going to come in, and shenanigans will ensue.
Yeah,
but yeah, nothing would make me happier than to see Elias, take them out
and if they want
and
to
walk away with the win.
Push them as a face. These are the types of matches that faces win.
Yeah.
They lose title matches. They win gimmick matches.
Yeah.
So
like when Bayley beat Alexa Bliss for the kendo stick on a pole match.
Yes, you're exactly right. Yeah. So I guess we're both in the same boat again, huh?
Yep.
Getting boring. Let's see.
We got
plenty more matches. There's
right.
a ton of matches. This one I think we're going to be on the same page again. But this is Braun Strowman versus Baron Corbin.
If he even shows up.
If Strowman wins, he gets a Universal Championship match at Royal Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
If Corbin...
I'm sorry if my burp just now came up on the mic.
I was trying to talk over it. And Corbin is stripped of all authoritative power. If Corbin wins...
He's stripped of it all?
Yes.
Okay, I hadn't heard that.
If Corbin wins, he becomes the permanent general manager of Raw.
Until Stephanie decides to fire him.
Right. I'm hoping for a squash here. I hope Braun... I hope the music hits. He doesn't show up. And then... there he is in the ring. Look out, and get these hands. Yeah.
And Corbin shits himself.
Yes. Ooh. Oh, well, we had, Drake pee himself, so, we could
Why
have...
not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Mark Strowman.
Yeah.
Period.
I think it's pretty obvious that this is all leading up to... See, I told you Strowman wasn't going to be able to show up. It's a forfeit. And then death. And that is what I'm going to pop for. So yeah, we're all roads lead to Strowman.
I figure we're in the same boat.
Yeah.
How about this one? Intercontinental Championship.
International.
Yeah. Intercontinental Championship match. Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose. This is going to be a phenomenal match.
Yes.
I'm very excited. P.S.
Yeah.
I really miss Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
I was looking through all these matches and I was like, man, and I think both of them aren't due back until February, March timeframe.
The one of the things that I was listening to just today was talking that I think it was Dave Meltzer reporting. So, yeah. But said that that Kevin Owens is slated to be cleared to wrestle again, like February, March time.
Right.
they might hold off on bringing him back until like the Monday after WrestleMania, which would suck because I really wanted to see him face Elton John at WrestleMania.
It's KO Mania.
Yeah, that
Come
too.
on.
That too. I've gotten a KO Mania shirt every year.
I just hope there's an open challenge at WrestleMania of something. Yeah. John Cena's like, I need another match at WrestleMania.
Everyone look at my hair.
Right, yeah.
I look like JBL.
Yeah, he's getting there.
Like a jacked JBL as opposed to a frumpy JBL. Because JBL's frumpy.
I'm sticking to my guns.
Yeah?
Year
of Rollins?
I said it's the year of Rollins. I do think the mark in me is going to be excited when Seth Rollins wins.
Yeah.
Smark.
Yeah.
I think it's time that Rollins passes on the belt and moves on. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know if this is going to squash them, like it's going to be over. Because I could see Rollins winning the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
And in order to do so, I think it's better off that he doesn't have this title.
Yeah. Gives him a better drive.
So that's my thinking.
Yeah.
What you got?
So, you know me. I'm a huge Ambrose mark.
Yeah.
And this is no different. As much as I love Seth, and as much as it is the year of Seth Rollins, I do think that just the inner fanboy in me has to push that aside and be like, let's go Ambrose. So I'm gonna mark out to Ambrose, regardless of what my better judgment is telling me. But at the same time, my better judgment is saying that they've put a lot of effort into this heel turn in Dean, and it would be a waste of everyone's time. Not that WWE doesn't love wasting people's time from time to time.
Yep.
But it would be a huge waste of everyone's time if he just loses right away.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I'm going to go both ways, Ambrose.
Okay.
And if I remember correctly, you're Ambrose for a Smark and Rollins for a Mark.
You got it.
Okay.
Yeah. We got the Raw Women's Championship match. Ronda Rousey versus Nia Jax.
Mm-hmm.
I am still not buying this whole Nia Jax almighty Fist of Fury storyline. I'm taking Rousey to break that arm.
Yeah.
And Smark and Mark to both. Have Nia set up for the punch and have her grab that punch, take her down, and then do her arm breaker.
From a Smark perspective, this is not the match to end Rousey's streak.
No.
Yeah. And Nia Jax, I don't think has earned the ability to be that woman.
No.
At the same time, they seem to be really loving piling on the heat onto Nia Jax from the breaking of Becky Lynch's face. So I think their better judgment is going to win in the end, and they're not going to have her beat Ronda Rousey. But I could totally see them being like, but we've already got so much heat on her. This could be the thing that just makes her like the biggest heel ever,
Yeah, I could see that.
And dear God, I hope they don't do that. I hope they're not listening right now.
Yeah.
And Vince just goes, you know what? Let's rewrite Raw.
I heard a guy named Chris on a podcast.
Oh, you know what? So many of my impressions just start out with doing that in whatever voice it is. It's like that's my I heard this podcast. You heard about these podcasts?
Yeah.
It's a new thing.
Yeah.
I'm the first one to ever listen to one. God damn it! Doesn't anyone watch the program?
I need to sell some stock.
What's a burrito? Have you heard that story?
No.
He didn't know what a burrito was. Or rather, he didn't know what a burrito was called. I think he knew
what it was.
Like it existed because he was trying to order one, and people were like, "Do you mean a burrito? Huh? What?
What's a burrito?"
Yeah. God damn it! No, I want a meat wrap from Mexico.
Yeah.
But yeah, so So I'm, yeah, no, both ways. I'm gonna go Rousey.
Okay.
Dear God, I hope
All right,
Nia Jax doesn't win.
10 down, 2 to go. We got the triple threat TLC match for the women's championship. SmackDown Women's Championship.
The more important women's championship.
Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, Asuka.
This is gonna be a fucking barn burner.
I agree. The result of this match, in my opinion, depends on who they want to face Ronda at WrestleMania.
Yes, I can see that.
If they want Becky versus Ronda, then, in my opinion, Becky drops the title to Charlotte or Asuka.
Yeah.
If they want Charlotte versus Ronda, then either Becky or Asuka wins. In my opinion, there's a common denominator in there. Asuka.
Asuka.
I feel like what a way to end the year, which I think kind of we were going up the hill with Asuka, and ever since WrestleMania, it's kind of been kind of downhill. This could really set her off.
Yeah.
If she wins this title. I will mark out if Asuka wins.
Yeah.
I really will. I know that, the more popular picks, and I think from a smart perspective, Becky Lynch retains. But I would really mark out if Asuka wins. I think that would be fun.
Yeah.
And what a way to end the year. From somebody that we thought was dominant. I mean, nobody.
Yeah. Nobody's ready.
Right.
For Asuka.
So, and then for her to just vanish from TV altogether. What a comeback.
Yeah.
I'm all in.
Yeah. Yeah. All in too?
What you got?
So I totally agree with what you're saying.
Oh, thanks.
I have different picks, but so I think anyone that knows me, so not you. It's funny because like 10 minutes ago I said you know me. You think you know me. You think you know me. So anyone that knows me can probably guess that I am going to be one of the millions and millions of people that's going to mark out for Becky Lynch winning.
The man.
The man. Hashtag the man. But oddly enough, I'm smarking to Asuka because at first, when they first announced that she was going to be part of the triple threat, I was like, oh, well, she's just being thrown in there to take the pin. And then I remembered.
What did you remember?
I think it was earlier this year.
Uh-huh.
The U.S. title match.
Uh-huh.
Unfortunately, I cannot remember the two gentlemen who were in it, but then they threw in Dolph Ziggler out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Was it Bobby Roode?
It was Bobby Roode and Jeff Hardy.
Yeah. And they threw in Dolph Ziggler out of nowhere.
And both of us were like, why?
He's there to eat the pin!
Yeah. And sure
and
as shit, what happened?
He's the one that fucking won. And I was like, I see that same shit written all over this match.
But how great of a win would it be for Asuka to beat these two?
Yeah.
These two are two of the top in the company right now. The top females, I mean, now granted from a SmackDown perspective, I mean, we can throw in the other ones. I mean, Ronda's doing well. And
Alexa Bliss is like the greatest of all time.
Right. I was checking to make sure that you're Alexa.
My little Miss Bliss.
Right. But I think it would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I totally agree. I think that would be a very interesting.
So we're just flip-flop.
Yeah. I think that would be a very interesting move for the thing. I think it would be a fun swerve, because quote unquote no one's expecting it.
Right.
Good luck to you to maybe that's the thing that cinches in your retention.
Of what?
Nothing.
That's right. The undisputed championship.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's right. It's fine. I might get the MVP this time. So
that's very possible.
There's a Rollins match.
It all depends on what is the match of the night and who makes the most valuable pick in that match. So it all depends. Yeah. You always dog it, but you have had a fair opportunity all year. And to be honest, it's kind of the belt of 2018.
Oh, is it?
I mean, I don't want to brag.
It's the Seth Rollins of our title belts.
It really is because it's been consistent. Yeah. It hasn't been lost in the mail.
Yeah.
It hasn't had any kind of controversy.
It was established.
Consistent. I mean, it was homemade, established here on site, and there was it was here on the podcast that we'd established it.
Yeah, forged in your own blood, sweat, and tears.
I tell you,
and semen.
Well, a little bit. But anyway, I digress. We have a WWE Championship match.
We do.
Between Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles.
Mm-hmm.
When they were faces, they put on some good matches.
Yeah.
Now that Daniel Bryan's got this heel character, I'm even more interested.
Yeah.
I kind of want to eat a salad before I watch it, but I'm very interested in this match.
You want to compost your own waste?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. But
stay away from the romaine.
I heard that's bad news. I should stick to the chocolate.
It's still a salad. It's just all chocolate.
I'm looking forward to this match.
Yeah,
I really am. Smark and Mark, Daniel Bryan.
Yeah,
I mean,
straight up.
I know I'm a big fan of AJ Styles. I love AJ Styles.
Yeah,
but I love this character of Daniel Bryan. The way that they've, and I don't know if Daniel Bryan, kind of has been the creative mind behind all of it or not. If he has, hats off to him.
Yeah.
And who am I kidding? WWE creative doesn't put together stuff like this. So hats off to Daniel Bryan for really doing this. Yeah. And I'm I think Smark and Mark, I'm Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
The no movement, the non-yes movement.
The fickle movement.
Right. Let's be fickle. Let's
bowel
have fun.
movement.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. But that's my thinking on it. What do you got?
So, I too am a big fan of Daniel Bryan and in his new role as the new Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
He's very, very interesting, very exciting.
Yeah.
And they both put on great matches, and together they put on a great match. And knowing that AJ is apparently set to take a back burner for a little while, he wants to be with his family and whatnot.
Right.
I would not be surprised if Daniel Bryan is the one that takes, that walks away with the belt.
Yeah.
So smarking definitely to Daniel Bryan. In terms of Mark, I think I'm good on AJ Styles being, the head of the company for all intents and purposes. And I'm just always excited when I see Daniel Bryan running around in the ring, and I want to continue to see him do what he does with the belt. So all the way Daniel Bryan.
Will there be a low blow?
I'm sure there will be. Will AJ Styles finally reveal that he has bought a cup?
I hope so. So I'm so done with the low blows.
Which match do you think is going to be the main event?
I think that match will be the main event.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So that means that...
Or the women's triple threat or that match. Either one of the last two that we called, I think, will be the...
I think it's a toss-up between those two as well, which means, if my calculations are correct, that this is the first time that a SmackDown match has main evented a pay-per-view since they went to combined pay-per-views.
But the ratings.
But her emails.
But the ratings.
And if it's I mean the definitely the first time that the WWE Championship has main evented since they combined.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
But watch, we'll get stuck with Braun Strowman against Baron Corbin to bring home.
Oh, God damn it. I didn't think of that until right before you said that.
Yep.
And then you said it, and I was like, fuck, Vince is listening. We already established that he's listening.
What's a burrito?
I still haven't figured this out.
Yeah.
How do I eat it? Do I open it up and use a knife and fork? Don't sneeze at me.
Oh,
he hates sneezing. It's a sign of weakness.
So that's it.
Yeah.
That's TLC. And I don't know about you, but I'm excited.
Yeah. TLC's always been
you should stream it
match.
You should stream it at Zenzi.
Yeah, right?
Just on the
Hey
side.
guys, I need the video wall for like 4 hours.
You're like, go get some drinks.
Yeah.
I'm busy.
I don't even know what I'm going to be doing there.
Yeah.
You know. Who knows? It's going to be like 12 hours long.
Tell Brian I said
we're
hi.
going to be. I will. He's going to be there?
I think so.
Okay.
I won't, unfortunately.
Most of my
I went last year, though.
Did you? Is
Yeah.
it fun?
It's okay.
Yeah, I'll talk to you a little bit off mic because this is a wrestling podcast. Not
Oh,
a
right,
ZZ
right.
podcast.
Of course. Okay. Well, but that's TLC.
Yeah. Hope you guys enjoy the pay-per-view. We will see you in a couple days with our results.
Yes. Drinks on you, Malt.